Happy Friday, everybody.
It's Friday.
Yes, thank you.
I like to say.
Yes, welcome to Mix It 3. Hope you are doing well and getting ready for what is actually looking to be a pretty good weekend, pretty good looking weekend as far as the weather is concerned.
Weather and events. Yeah, those events get me excited. So many things happening in our town. Like, I'll never get tired of saying this.
You know what? It's very true. You hear people going like, "Oh, there's nothing going on." That's a lie.
Not true.
That's a lot going on. You're heading to a show tonight, aren't you?
Tonight, Zane and I are going to see Dreamgirls at the Imperial Theater. So, yeah, I'm excited for that.
Having fun with that? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I believe very few tickets are left for that show throughout the weekend with the Augusta players at the Imperial. So.
And I'm going to be watching the play, but you're playing.
Yeah. If you can't get to the Dreamgirls, you can come watch me. I will be, tonight is show number 3 of 6 for us at the USC Aiken Etheridge Center. It is the Aiken Women's Heart Board Annual Heart Fund benefit, which supports the American Heart Association. This is the 55th show. 55th year, I should say, of doing these shows. Always a fun little original song and dance show that we get to do.
All that to say that on Monday, I might not have a co-host because he's going to be so tired.
I'm already tired.
So if you want to volunteer and come and share.
You too can sit in this seat, just like that.
Yes, yeah.
Send your submissions to Mix It 3, care of Natalia. Very good. It's very easy to do.
Very exciting, yeah.
Yeah. So, a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. But again, good weather, so even if you're not going to be doing anything indoors, get outside and enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Especially before the pollen hits.
Oh, it's
because you know it's coming.
Oh, it's already there.
Well, it is already here for the most part.
Yes,
too.
yeah. On the streets.
Yeah, on the streets, on our cars as well.
On the floor.
That big boat you drive is turning a little green.
Turning a little green, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to need more car washes, yes.
We got a chocked full 30-minute show here for you.
Yes, we sure do.
A lot of stuff going on, covering a lot of topics, too. Let's go ahead and get on into it. You might remember this. The late dog that was known as the world's oldest dog has now been stripped of the title. Bobby died last year, reportedly at the age of 31. Thursday, Guinness Book World Records announced that after a review, the organization does not have the evidence it needs to support Bobby's claim, or is it Bobby?
Yeah, so according to his owner, Bobby lived his whole life in Portugal, roaming freely without a leash or a chain. So for now, it's not clear who holds the title of oldest dog ever. And we talked about that on Morning Mix.
True,
last
yeah, we
year.
did.
I remember we said that's the oldest living dog until he died. But
now, I've had a number of dogs. I think my oldest maybe made it to 13 and a half. But now the interesting thing is this, if I remember correctly, Bobby didn't eat just like regular dog food. He ate human food.
Yes.
Yeah, any of the scraps from the table from their dinners, that's what he ate. So it makes you wonder, should you start feeding your animals like
31. Exactly. And I was so curious when I was looking at this story. So I did some research because I wanted to know the longest living animal. And guess what? It's the ocean quahog clam. So that's a turtle from Iceland, found off the coast of the island nation in 2006.
Right.
And it was 507 years old, calculated by the counting the annual growth bands in its shell.
507-year-old turtle.
Yes.
A quahog turtle. Okay. I don't feel bad now. Turning 50, almost turning 52. I'll take that. Thank you very much. What an honorary old turtle that sucker must have been.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'll take a 31-year-old dog over a 507-year-old turtle anytime right now.
Now we're moving from old to young.
Yes.
Okay, because Gen Z is choosing Texas as their new home over any other state. So Texas gained the most Gen Z movers in 2022, followed by California and Florida, according to the Census Bureau.
I guess that kind of surprises me. I've never been to Texas.
Me neither.
One of the couple of states that I have not been to.
Just the airport, the Dallas-Fort Worth.
Yeah, granted, it's a huge state. I mean,
Huge,
you know,
yeah.
but I kind of always thought that Texas might be just a bit more, how do you put it, reticent in its history and growth and everything.
Yeah.
So it kind of surprises me that Gen Z would want to go to Texas.
But
Plus, it's really hot.
It's hot, but I think that's what the Gen Z is like. Maybe more like hot weather. And I don't know, when I talk about Texas, it brings me this idea of lively and
Right.
bright. And
Well, yeah, Texas has got some lively places. I mean, if you go to Houston, you go to Austin, you go to Dallas,
Yeah,
Fort
yeah.
Worth. But, you know, you also mentioned California and Florida.
Florida.
Also hot places.
yes.
But yeah, interesting.
Interesting. Maybe we should go there and do a show from Texas and let
You're the
y'all
boss.
know.
You tell. That's fine with me. Go ahead and knock it
Well,
out.
I'm going to talk to my boss now after the
Okay,
show. Okay.
So a new study has revealed the top 5 most Googled diets here in Georgia. The study by experts at health and wellness website Fitness Brand analyzed Google data. They established the diets that Georgia residents are searching for the most. So they did a list of 42 diets across the U.S. that determined which is the most Googled diet in every state.
So here we are. The Georgia's top 5 diets are Mediterranean. So diet comes in number 1, followed by intermittent fasting. Number 3 is keto diet. Number 4 is DASH diet, designed to lower high blood pressure and rich in fruits, vegetables, low-fat, dairy products, and lean proteins.
Okay.
And number 5 is
The paleo
diet.
Paleo diet.
Paleo, yeah.
So the Google keyword PLANA data, that was taken for 42 diets, each state over the last year. The average monthly search per 100,000 population was then used to rank each diet. Now, I'm not incredibly amazed that intermittent fasting was the second. As a matter of fact, I have some friends that were doing the fasting over Lent. They're continuing to do that because they're like, hey, we'll see how long this actually works and see if it does some help. So pretty interesting on that. But Mediterranean diet is always up there around the top 3.
I did reach out to ask them about the most common diets in South Carolina. I haven't heard from them back yet, but once I do, we'll let you know.
Grilling is what mine would be. Thank you very much. Hey, coming up, it's the ultimate meeting for homesteading enthusiasts in the CSRA. It's happening soon, and we're going to be speaking with the executive director of Augusta Locally Grown about the Homesteading Conference. We'll be right back here on Mix It 3. All right, it is time to celebrate the growth and impact of farmers markets around the country and in particularly in our area. Plus their importance of their role in America's food chains, especially in food deserts like ones that we have here.
So yeah, the first annual Homesteading Conference is happening on March 2nd, and Zen and I had the chance to speak with Augusta Locally Grown Executive Director Rebecca Van Loan. Take a look.
Before we get to the conference, though, just for people at home that may not be aware about Augusta Locally Grown, can you tell us about the organization and what you all do?
So we are a 15-year-old organization that is in the CSRA. We started as an online farmers market, and then today we have food as medicine programs. We run a whole incubator kitchen in the Hub for Innovation. We do a year-round online farmers market, and then we have in-person markets that double SNAP and EBT. So if you want fresh local food, come to us because we're your connection.
Perfect. Okay, so now let's talk about the conference. It's happening on March 2nd. So tell us more about it. What can people expect?
Yes. So if you have backyard chickens, if you have decided that you are a sourdough baker of awesomeness, you're technically considered a homesteader. And we have seen this rise and trend, especially in the CSRA, and we want to cater to that and bring everybody together. There is an all-day hands-on work session for this homestead conference. So if you need hands-on experience, this is what you want to sign up for. If you want to connect with other homesteaders, come on down.
So this really is a one-stop shop. There's different things happening. Can you kind of give us some insight?
Yes. We've had a lot of questions of, am I going to have too much knowledge or too little knowledge to be able to come? The answer is we've got workshops to cater to all. So if you are a beginning vegetable gardener, we have those workshops. Whereas if you are, say, more seasoned and you're looking into cure your own meat, we have that, because that's quite a process too. We've got water bath canning, which can be entry level to pressure canning. So anyway, yes, a little bit for everyone.
Wow.
I'm not that advanced because I'm questioning what I will be learning.
What those are.
But I need to go to learn, right?
Exactly.
Hey, Becca, are there any funds or programs for farmers and vendors to assist them?
Yes, yes. So we tried to keep it very low admission. If you need help, please contact us. We want to make sure that everyone has a chance to attend. We even have catered towards families. A lot of homesteaders are families. So we have where children can come for free. So you just have to register so that we can anticipate that they're coming. But please come on down. So.
Exactly. Definitely check them out. And Rebecca, since this organization has been in existence, how have you seen it impact the area?
Oh my goodness. Especially in the last few years, we've really seen local foods truly been embraced by our community, which is wonderful. In the last 5 years, we've grown from, say, one farmer's market and one in-person farmer's market to now we have 5 pickup locations for the online market, as well as multiple in-person markets, food as medicine, and there's a whole branch for farmer business services, because backyard farmers to several acres are starting to grow and produce, and the community is really embracing all of this. So it's wonderful.
It's great.
Really
you see,
is.
there's a need.
Yes.
And people are taking part. And you can take part as well at this conference, okay? So that's happening Saturday, March 2nd from 9 to 3:30 at the Hub for Community Innovation. If people want to get more information or become part of Augusta Locally Grown, what's that process like?
Go to our website. We have contact information there. Reach out to us. We even have a landline phone now, so you can call us.
It still exists.
And you will pick up.
And we will pick up.
Okay,
Yes.
that's the question. All right, Rebecca, thank you so much for your
Thank
patience.
y'all.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, a new STEM education building at Augusta Preparatory Day School is bringing education to a whole new level. We'll talk about what that means for the future of Augusta Prep when Mix at 3 returns next. You're watching Mix at 3. Augusta Prep is ranked #1 in the Augusta area for STEM education for a number of reasons. One of those is their new STEM building, the W. Roger Giles Institute for Inquiry.
Yeah, Derek Willard is the head of the school, and he sat down with me to talk about the new program. Derek Willard, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Natalia.
Of course, thank you. First off, let's talk about what STEM education is.
Sure. So STEM is kind of an abbreviation we use in education for science, technology, engineering, and math. And we know all schools teach these things, but really it's an approach where you try and teach them in an integrated fashion. So you might have a course like robotics where a student actually is going to be doing technology and math, and computer science in the same course.
Yeah, fantastic. So your new building, the W. Roger Giles Institute for Inquiry, is designed for STEM education. On your school site, it says current students are graduating in the midst of the 4th Industrial Revolution. So what do you mean by that?
Well, I think a lot of us remember learning about the first Industrial Revolution when we were in high school, but we are apparently in the midst of a 4th one, and that's really being driven by things like robotics, artificial intelligence, additive manufacturing, which is 3D printing, big data analytics. So there's this whole technological set of forces that are really driving a whole new set of jobs for kids who are coming out of schools today.
And I'm glad you're bringing this up, because people are thinking technology are taking jobs away, but it's actually the opposite, right? We're bringing more jobs.
In some cases, yes. I think, over the last year, we've seen ChatGPT pop onto the horizon as artificial intelligence, and Hollywood went on strike because writers thought they'd lose their jobs.
Right.
But there's also a whole new line of jobs developing for people who have to train the artificial intelligence to produce a product. So it's going to be fascinating to see how all this plays out.
All right, so now let's break down what exactly will be taught at the Institute.
So it'll be rather unique for schools, period, not only in the area but anywhere. Number one, we'll have elementary, middle, and high school kids in the same building every day. And what's unique is they could be a part of almost anything you would consider a science. So you might remember biology, chemistry, and physics when you were in high school. We will also have computer science, robotics, and engineering taught in the building. And then on top of all that, we will have the area's only virtual reality lab that's in a K through 12 school. So
that's so exciting for all the students, yeah, and teachers too.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Tell us a little bit now about the Augusta Prep and its history.
Oh, sure. Augusta Prep was really founded in 1960 and was founded as a 7 through 12 private school, independent school, and those group of parents were really focused on great preparation for college. And then in the late 80s, it merged with a pre-K through 8 school called Augusta Country Day School. And so the modern version of what we call Augusta Prep really started in the late 80s. But we've been here in the CSRA, you know, really trying to prepare kids not only for college but for life for, I don't know, I guess about 63 years of classes now. So I think it's a wonderful school. You know, we run a full range of not only our academic programs and the STEM programming, but we have a robust arts program and facilities for that, and a robust set of athletics running programs that almost everything a big high school would do. So.
Amazing. And Derek, where can people go to find more information about Augusta Prep?
Well, we'd love for people to go to www.augustaprep.org and check us out today. We also have accounts, you know, on all the social media platforms too. But if you're interested at all in looking for next year for your child, there's an inquiry button, and you can click on that and start a process and learn a little bit more about what we offer.
Amazing. Awesome. Derek Willard, thank you so much.
Thank you, Natalia.
All right, coming up, it's one of the most unique places in the CSRA you may not even know about, and it's about to get even more unique. We're headed to Pexcho's American Dime Museum to talk about their new edition they're about to premiere, coming up next on Mix It 3. Pexcho's American Dime Museum is one of the few remaining of its kind in the entire country, and it's located right here in downtown Augusta.
Yeah, it's a museum of oddities and uniqueness, and it's about to get even more unique with its latest edition. Our Shay Abdon is at the museum to give us a sneak peek of what's to come.
Hey everyone, I am here with Peter Echo and family at the American Dime Museum. Now this is a very unique spot. Just how and why did this all come about?
Again, it's my parents' fault. I can't even do anything without them. I probably wouldn't even be born without them, huh? Yeah, so no, this goes back pre my life. My great-grandparents were collectors. My grandparents were collectors. Our parents are collectors, so, but that's how this all started.
And this is unlike other museums where you actually have to reserve a spot to come through here. Now, if groups or individuals are interested in coming through, how would they go about doing that?
You can find us on Facebook, the American Dime Museum there. Again, we're the only dime museum in the world, so it's not too hard just to look up Dime Museum. You can call us on the telephone. You can even find us on Hotmail.
So there is a pretty big premiere, a big reveal happening. What can you tell us about that?
It is the world's first two-headed T-Rex. It was discovered at the base of the Rockies in Wyoming, and it is the only and first dinosaur in Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, well, that is definitely a momentous occasion.
Yeah,
and when is this going to be happening?
Starts the evening of March 1st and March 2nd, all day March 2nd.
So you were voted Best Georgia Museum by Georgia Business Journal, 5 stars on TripAdvisor. What would you attribute your success to?
Again, my parents, it's all my parents' fault. They did everything. No, it's working hard and doing what my dad said is if you do a job you like, it's never a job, and you put your whole heart and soul into it. So that's how this happened.
That's very important. Yeah. Now, earlier I mentioned that this is by reservation only, so where can people go again for more information so they can come to this reveal?
You can find the tickets on sale on Facebook on our Dime Museum page there. And that, again, if you don't get a ticket for the actual show, which is a 4-hour event, you can still get a ticket to come in to see the dinosaur. We're not going to turn anyone away. So, but yes, and that's all on Facebook. So.
This is definitely one of the most unique spots here in the CSRA, so you definitely don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Back to you guys.
All right, Jay, appreciate it much. A little sneak peek behind them as well with the T-Rex. Check that out. We'll be right back after a short break here on Mix at 3. Wendy Williams goes public with her health diagnosis, and Lindsay Lohan changes identities in a new rom-com. Bradley Blackburn has your Eye on Entertainment report.
Former talk show host Wendy Williams says she has aphasia and dementia. The announcement came just 2 days ahead of the new Lifetime documentary, Where is Wendy Williams?
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
The film delves into the personal and health issues that led to the end of Williams' popular talk show after 13 seasons and the appointment of a guardian. Lifetime's Where is Wendy Williams documentary airs in 2 parts beginning Saturday.
What brings you to Ireland?
A wedding.
No, congratulations.
Oh no, it's not mine. It's my friend's.
Lindsay Lohan plays Maddie, a woman who wishes she could trade places with her best friend and marry the love of her life in the new film Irish Wish. But once that wish comes true, Maddie's confronted with be careful what you wish for and finds herself falling for someone else. Irish Wish streams on Netflix March 15th.
We're gonna run for it.
What? Are you crazy?
Azar, if they want to kill us, we'd be dead already.
And Coulter helps a woman locate her free-spirited sister, who may have a dark secret, in the newest episode of the hit CBS series Tracker. The show airs Sunday night and streams anytime on Paramount+. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
You always be Kevin Pearson for me.
Oh, yeah.
For This Is Us fans, you know what I'm talking about, Kevin Pearson.
Hey, have a great weekend. We'll catch you back right here on Monday.
Yeah, see you on Monday.